I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at those commodities of ag interest. December corn, 618.5, up 4.5. November beans, 427 3/4. Neighbor, it was down 1. December Kansas City hard red winter wheat, up 18.5, 876 3/4. December number 2 cotton up 187, $100.94. October live cattle 144.47, up 130. September feeder cattle 185, even money, up 250. October lean hogs $100.85, up 125. And your September West Texas Intermediate crude down 56 at 91.37. Neighbor, there's your commodities of ag interest. I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm, and we're on the line with Brandon DeBose from DeBose Pipe, Panel, and Gate. This, what year they start?
Man, they started in 1976. Grandfather started this business, backyard in Lomita, Texas.
Brandon, describe your product line and services provided.
Yes, sir. We do entrances. We sell pipe. We sell livestock gates, pasture gates, heavy-duty corral gates. You know, any kind of gates you'd really need out there on your farm, your pasture, whatever it is.
The phrase that y'all use within the commercial is wholesale to the public.
We're under competitors' retail prices, and our panels are the first and only to ever have a lifetime warranty against any livestock. Our heavy-duty line, they're made out of a 2-inch Schedule 80 pipe frame and 1 5/8 14-gauge rails, and they're going to weigh around 150 pounds. We're very confident in the way they're built, the material they're built out of. We're very confident in our employees that put these things together. And, man, there's nothing more frustrating than going buying a competitor's panel and setting up your pins and having a bull try to jump out of it and tear 3 or 4 panels, and there you are having to go buy 3 or 4 more. When ours, man, you bring that panel back, show us where they try to jump through to jump over, and if it's damaged by any livestock beyond use, let us know, man. We replace it, no questions asked.
Now, you offer financing, too.
We go through a company called Sweet Pay Financing. It's been a very handy tool.
You're at the Lomita location. Give us your phone number for the Lomita location.
Lomita location, we can be reached at area code 512-752-3200.
And the website?
www.dubospanels.com.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the meats. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value, lower at $123.67. The rib, butt, the ham, the belly were a drag on the value, all reported lower. Federal hog slaughter through Wednesday, 474,000 head. That took the week to 1.0406 million. August hogs 122.25, up a nickel. Wholesale box prices lower. Choice down 150, 263.23. The select 62 lower, 237.08. Choice select spread 26.15. Federal slaughter 126,000 head. Week to date 371. That is down just 1,000 head from last week, but about 24,000 head killed over the period we had last year. August live cattle 139.20, up 122. August feeder cattle 180.67, up 187. There's your meat moves. Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. We're anticipating the sale in San Saba today, Thursday, when you folks are hearing it. Ken and I are speaking Wednesday night. What's it looking like?
You bet, Larry. We got right at around 5 o'clock, 1,900 head on the yards, about 700 cows in that group, and about 22 or 23 bulls. Kind of looking for that 2,300 probably for tomorrow. Good market start out Monday. I think it'll continue on this week, Larry, the way it is. Several good groups of calves and yearlings there, along with several cows. We did palpate up, and we'll shape up tomorrow for the sale, Larry.
We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sale in San Saba.
You bet. Give us a call, Larry. Go 325-372-5159. Also go to our website, jordancattle.com.
We appreciate it. Thank you much, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
Thank you.
We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that'll come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade, there at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
We're on the line with Brian Lensman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how'd the sale go?
Sale turned out real good, Larry. Ended up with 989 head of cattle. On those light classes of cattle, I'd call them $5 better, and I'd call the pack cows and bulls another $3 better this week. Those good 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.40 to $2.12. 3 to 4 weights, $1.39 to $2.16. 4 to 5 weights, $1.27 to $2.11. 5 to 6 weights, $1.33 to $1.76. 6 to 7 weights, $1.17 to $1.66. 7 to 800 pound steers, $1.22 to $1.45. On the heifer mates, 2 to 3 weights, $1.15 to $1.92. 3 to 4 weights, $1.31 to $1.90. 4 to 5 weights, $1.34 to $1.84. 5 to 6 weights, $1.22 to $1.77. And 6 to 7 weight heifers, $1.21 to $1.75. Those utility and commercial cows, 65, 86 was the top end of the cows today, and $1.11 was the top end of the bulls. We had palpated cows, but none of them went back home, and had a few pairs. They brought from $425 to $1,100. And then when you get to the sheep and goats, ended up with 770 head of them, and those good nannies from $140 to $240, with those good kids bringing from $260 to $325, and on them Dorper ewes, they brought from $100 to $170, with the lambs bringing from $2 to $240. That sheep and goat market, it's under a little bit of pressure right now, but it's just there's more volume than there is demand for them right now.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for either sheep and goats or cattle this next Wednesday in Seguin.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can give me a call on my cell phone at 830-305-0652, and cross your fingers. I mean, they've got rain in the forecast for this week, so maybe we can get a little bit of it, kind of slow this thing down a little bit.
We're praying for you. Thank you, Brian.
You take care, Larry Marble.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We're on the line with Jim Wheeler at Atascosa Livestock. Jim, how did the sale go?
Market was a little bit better this week. Put $4 on packer cows, and the calf market was 10 to $20 stronger in spot.
Let's walk the pens.
All right, 808 head this week, 336 for steers, 246 heifers, 202 cows, and 20 bulls. Steer side 2 to 3 weights, $1.50 to $2. Heifers were $1.45 to $1.75. 3 to 4 weight steers $1.60 to $2.15. Heifers were $1.40 to $1.70. 4 to 5 weight steers $1.45 to $2. Heifers were $1.35 to $1.65. 5 to 6 weight steers $1.35 to $1.76. Heifers were $1.25 to $1.60. 6 7 weight steers $1.30 to $1.65. Heifers were $1.20 to $1.50. 7 to 8 weight steers $1.25 to $1.56. Heifers were $1.10 to $1.45. 8 to 9 weight steers $1.05 to $1.40, and the heifers were $95 to $1.25.
What the cows have on them?
158 on cows yesterday. Best packer cow brought 84.5. Best bull brought $1.450. A few bred cows went back. They brought anywhere from $300 to $1,000, and we kept 4 or 5 pairs together. They brought from $370 to $860.
What do you know of for this next week?
I imagine this next week it might slow down just a hair, somewhere between 600 and 700. We do have a little chance of rain, but I think it's going to have to rain 2 inches before a half an inch will hit the ground.
I understand. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye. We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, there we do Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best that if you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein breeding that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340, extension 180.
We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how'd the sale go?
I had a good sale, Larry. Ended up with 768 head of cattle there today. Thought the market was plenty good all the way across the board. Looked like those Packer cows and bulls took a little jump again this week. Oh, they were $2 to $4 better. I guess 86 on the best cow there today and $1.4 or $5 on the best bull. So real good, strong market there. And then on the calf and yearling side of things, it was probably about the same, 2 to 4 better, all the way across the board. Good demand on those cattle from the little light ones all the way up to the big heavy cattle. Not seeing many of those heavy cattle, but we did have a pretty good string of all weaned crossbred yearlings there today, probably the biggest cattle we've seen in a while around there. And then our regular run of lightweight calves that we've been seeing, and they sold really well, I thought. So good demand on everything this week. Thought we got along good.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week's sale in Pearsall.
Call us there at the office, 830-334-3653. My mobile number is 334-1047. Look us up on the website. That's PearsallLivestock.com.
Kelly, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
MG Building Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439. We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. We're talking sheep and goat sale. How did it go?
Went pretty well. I thought for the conditions we had 800 head, just kind of running out of a few holes for a few of these things, but still overall, I think we're holding together pretty good for the dry conditions. Those heavy lambs were $1.40 to $1.85, and those light lambs $1.60 to $2.10. Fat ewes yesterday $70 to $1.10, and those thin Packer ewes yesterday were 30 to 50 cents. Packer nannies were 50 to $1. Those fat Spanish nannies 95 up to about $1.45. Those stocker nannies yesterday $1.30 to $2. Good cabritos yesterday $1.80 to about $2.30 on the majority of them. Those lightweights were $1.50 to $2.30, and those light kind of billies there yesterday were around that $1.40 to $1.70 on most of them. So overall, still got along pretty decent for the day there.
Good. What's the cattle sale shaping up to be?
We got a little over 450 standing here this evening. Got about 150 cows standing here. Had a couple guys sell out and bring some cows in. Got a few to get palpated there. We'll have a few younger cows on them, and got a few more coming tomorrow we know about. So probably have around that 800 head range, something like that tomorrow. And looks like that market's going to hold pretty good tomorrow. What's happened this week.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Call us the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Maybe this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. We're on the line with Chris Carter down Kennedy Way, Karnes County Livestock Exchange. Chris, we always begin by thanking the folks that do business with us.
You betcha, Larry. We certainly do want to thank all of our consigners and buyers. Last week, we ended up with 958 head of cattle. The market was steady to stronger on the feeders and stronger on the packers.
Walk the pins with us.
Number 1 steers, 2 to 3 weight, 179 to 220. 3 and 4 is 178 to 210. 4 and 5 weights, 160 up to 199. 5 and 6 is 148 to 170. 6 and 7 is 145 to 158. 7 and 8 weights, 133 to 153. On the heifers, 2 to 3 weight, 159 to 210. 3 and 4 is 162 to $2. 4 and 5 weights, 150 to 181. 5 and 6 is 145 to 175. 6 and 7 is 138 to 160. 7 and 8 weights, 138 to 156. Only had 8 Packer bulls last week. High yielding was 85 up to $1.02, and medium 73 to 80. 224 Packer cows. High yielding was 60 up to 85 on the best cow. Medium 48 to 57, and the low end was 21 to 42. We had 2 bred cows last week. They brought 900 and 950, 10 pair, and they brought from 700 up to 1100.
What do you got under the barn for this week?
At the present time, we've got 674 head checked in, and we're looking for about 900 come sale time. In our count, we've got 128 Packer cows and bulls, 1 pair, 13 palpates, and the rest are yearlings.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
If you have any questions, please call Waylon Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Take care.
Neighbor, let's take a shorter look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in August, East plus 90, 12.65. Yellow corn to Corpus in August, September plus 120, 7.41 and a quarter. Hard red winter wheat to Corpus in August, September plus 75, 9.47 and 3/4. And number one beans to Houston, 14.12 and 3/4. Texas cotton 107.75 to 110 even money, but no bales sold. That's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in Texas. I'm Larry Marble. You're my neighbor. Neighbor, good day. God bless. See you down the road.